Hey everybody, I told you guys I was going to start vlogging more and vlogging on different topics, and so today that's one of those days. I'm not doing a makeup tutorial today. Probably on Thursday I'll upload something makeup related, but today I want to talk to you guys about an experience I had last night. I've actually had it before, but last night was the absolute worst. Excuse me, I probably look tired, and I am, but I wanted to jump on for a little bit and talk to you guys about Polycystic Ovarian Syndrome. I'm not sure if a lot of you know what it is or heard of it. Basically it's a hormone imbalance, and it messes with some of everything. You can have anything from facial hair growth, male features, eventually become diabetic, high blood pressure, which I do have. I've had it for maybe 2 years now, close to 2 years. I have switched blood pressure medications. I started out on lisinopril, and then I ended up with angioedema, and my lip basically swelled up across my face and was unrecognizable. But so now I'm taking Norvasc, so my blood pressure is controlled. My main thing is I'm worried about becoming diabetic, which is the next thing that could potentially happen. But on last night, laying in bed, trying to go to sleep so I can go to work this morning, I had severe, sharp pains in my ovary areas. And in talking to my doctor before, my GYN, she basically told me that that's me having breakthrough ovulation. I use NuvaRing to try and regulate my cycle, and that's been unsuccessful. But she said it's due to me being overweight. Sorry guys, I'm outside with my dog too. So therefore there's really no help or no cure for PCOS. You basically just treat the symptoms. So on last night, like I said, I started to have very, very unbearable sharp pains, which lasted for about 30-40 minutes. The only thing that eased my pain was using an ice pack. I even asked if there's any kind of medication, pain medication that I could use for the pain. No. So basically, I have to endure this pain. There's nothing they can do except remove my ovaries. Not an option. I'm about to be 35. I have no children, and I do want to conceive one day. Can't do that without ovaries. So I basically have to endure the pain. Eventually, guys, I'm gonna get a camera. I have one, but I just need to get batteries so that I can actually vlog better. But the pain that shot through my body, I can't even describe it. A lot of people don't know what we have to go through dealing with PCOS. So I really want to start bringing awareness to what it is and how you deal with it and all of that. I was diagnosed when I was in 7th grade. So I was a teenager. Not really sure what was going on with me. I just knew something wasn't right. My mom knew something wasn't right. Took me to the doctor. And then I didn't have a name for it. I just recently learned what it was called probably about 2 or 3 years ago, after being on Google and self-diagnosing myself like, hey, I got this symptom, I got this. Let me put those in and see what comes up. After entering all those signs and symptoms that I had, PCOS came up. So I go to my doctor a year later, for my annual, and I'm like, hey, can you test me for? And she's like, you already have that. I'm like, nobody ever told me the name, and now I'm self-diagnosing, but I was right. It's a day-to-day struggle. I have gained so much weight over the years to where now it is physically interrupting my life, if you will. It's a struggle being at work and being on my feet and moving at a fast pace, because I'm walking around with probably 2 extra people that shouldn't be there. I know a lot of people probably say, oh, well, you're probably eating everything under the sun, or you're probably not doing what you should. Been there, done that. Yes, I can admit that I didn't always do everything I was supposed to. But in recently learning about PCOS, which I'll do more videos as time go on, but I just want to give you kind of a background. Now I know what foods to stay away from. Nobody ever told me this. So I just basically ate like I've always eaten. So I didn't know. Now I know that carbs are not my friend, because my body won't break them down. And then I have to find a ratio between calories, carbs, fat, that type of thing, in order for the carbs to work for me. But dealing with this pain last night, I almost just wanted to call my doctor and say I quit. Like, just take my ovaries out. I don't care anymore. This pain hurts. It hurts so bad. It had me in tears. And I do not have a high tolerance for pain at all. So that, ooh. But I want you guys to just look up PCOS. Research it for yourself. Get a little bit more background on it from a medical standpoint. But I will be vlogging my journey to weight loss. I'm gonna have some things in the making, so as time go on, I will start to reveal some things to you guys. So far, March 1st was the first day of Lent, so I gave up fried foods and I gave up soda. I have not had a soda in 21 days. Yes, I still occasionally drink juice, but majority of my drink consumption is water. I'm slowly working my way up. I'm up to about 5 bottles a day, 16.9 ounces. I'm up to about 5 bottles a day, if not maybe more. I lose track because I'm guzzling basically all day. Fried foods, I haven't had in over a month. It's been really hard, only because I guess telling myself I can't have it, or quote unquote, as they say, knowing you can't have it, then you really want it. I think it's just more of a mind thing for me, but I could eat a piece of fried chicken right now. That's how I feel. But I made a vow that I was going to, give up certain things until Easter, leading up to Easter after Lent. So, Pooch. Excuse me, guys. Oh, there she is. But, so I'm going to stick to that. Although Lent is 40 days, I have included my Sundays, which is supposed to be your free day. But I'm like, if I break that up on Sunday and then eat that piece of fried chicken, I'm probably going to want another piece by the end of the week. So I'm like, no, I'm just going to stick to it and see what happens. When I stepped on the scale, what day was that? I want to say it was one day last week. I can't remember exactly what day. I was like 326.8. Matter of fact, it was Saturday when I went to the gym because I was having some joint pain. That's another thing that is like been my problem. I have severe chronic joint pain from the weight that I'm carrying. So when I weighed in, it was like 326.8 pounds. I mean, as you can see, people look at me and say, you don't look like you're 300 pounds, but I feel it. It's a struggle. Of course, I have my gut. That's like the biggest thing that I've been trying to get rid of. But with PCOS, that really doesn't go anywhere. I lose a lot of my weight in my face, my neck area. A little bit in my midsection, but not enough to where I can really see drastic change, if you will. So I have been talking to a nutritionist, and I'm supposed to be keeping a log. I've been kind of slacking. I said I was starting yesterday, and I did write down what I ate yesterday, and I do recall so far what I've eaten today. So, excuse me. Been up since like 3 o'clock this morning. But I am definitely going to keep my log, start using yesterday. Even if I miss some things today, I'm just going to go forward with logging my food. My goal is to be able to graze so that I never get hungry. You know, a meal, a few hours later, a snack, and then my next meal, then another snack, then my next meal, then maybe a snack before bed, to see how that works. And then I kind of go from there. And trying to think when I will come back to you guys with the update. It'll definitely be soon. Because what I want to do is get my other camera, so that way I can do more editing and write some things down in the description box, so you guys can go and research or, you know, read certain things about PCOS, and just drop some comments and below. Subscribe to my page, and I hope that you guys join me along my weight loss journey. I have been dealing with this for so long, and I just decided, like, okay, something has got to give. I'm almost 35 years old. I'm in chronic pain. My knees hurt. My back hurt. I have no energy, and I work in dialysis. So have to be up at 3:30 in the morning. I have to be to work by 5. Who knows what time I get off? And I say that because in dialysis, you really don't know. You have transportation issues. You never know what's going to happen. A patient bleeding, any kind of emergency. Typically on a day-to-day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I am off by 4:30. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday by 4. My second job, if I'm there, typically I'm done by 3 on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Two, unless we're doing like our bleach day, which was like today. So I got off late. And then of course Monday, Wednesday, Friday, my second job, I can get off at 6:30, 7 o'clock at night. So I need energy. I need to be able to be alert, respond quickly to emergencies and all that. And I'm not saying that I don't, but with the extra weight, the added stress on my joints, clearly I can't sprint across the room like I used to like 2 years ago. And it just seemed like I'm rapidly gaining weight. So I'm basically talking to doctors about a few things, and we're going to see what happens in the next few months. So I hope you guys follow my journey. Drop some encouraging comments down below. Subscribe to my page. I'm going to be talking about health issues, life, makeup. You know, who knows? Let's just get a conversation started. But for now, we're going to talk about PCOS and weight loss, weight gain. and the issues that come along with it. I'm very self-conscious because of that facial hair growth I have to deal with. You know, I told myself, excuse me, in order for me to get through this, I have to be transparent. I've seen so many other people come out and talk about the struggles that they have, especially with the facial hair and all of that. And I used to be ashamed of that. And that's one of the reasons why I started wearing makeup, because I didn't feel pretty. I didn't feel beautiful. Even though people told me that, I didn't feel that way, because I'm like, how can you call me that? And I got hair growing out of my face, and I'm a girl. And I'm not going to say that I'm not self-conscious about it now. I just maybe don't let it bother me as much anymore, because it's something that I can't control. I've tried to take medicine for it. I've used cream. Nothing works. So I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my page. And follow me. Follow this journey. It's something I've been wanting to do anyway. I always said that once I really got a game plan for my weight loss, then I wanted to document it. So here's the first phase. And I have plenty more things that are coming up. And I'm so excited. I'm not really talking about a lot of it. I'm not really sharing it right now. I just feel like I need to start my process and get my journey rolling before I start talking about it. Because sometimes, it's best to hold on to some things and let it come to fruition and then share it with everybody else. And that's kind of how I'm feeling about my weight loss journey and my other journey that I will be embarking on in a few months. So I'm going to end now, because it's almost probably time for me to go to bed. I try to be in bed by 8:30. And sleep is another thing that helps with weight loss, and I don't get enough of it. So that's a whole nother topic. Again, it's so many things that can come out of everything that I just talked about. So you guys have a great evening. Tomorrow is hump day. Middle of the week. The weekend is almost here. Too bad I have to work. So really don't have a weekend this weekend. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. If I don't jump back on and vlog anymore this week, which I probably will, but just in case I don't, I'll see you guys soon. Look up PCOS. Learn about it. Especially if you know someone who has it, so you can fully understand the struggles we go through on a day-to-day basis. So as I told you guys, my starting weight was 326.8 or 9. I'm probably going to weigh in again, and I may even vlog that when I weigh in again. And so we'll have a definite weight, start weight. And then over the period of the next few months, I'm going to vlog on probably my weight loss journey a couple of days a week. At least I'm going to try to. I'm going to make time. I make time for everything else. And then sometimes I just have to make time for life, because I still haven't figured out work-life balance after almost 3 years. But another topic. So you guys have a great rest of your week. Sleep tight tonight. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.